to YouTube. TechDaddyVideos.com is my channel. And what I want to talk about tonight is Amazon, starting your business, and talking about corporations. Should you start a corporation when you are just getting into the Amazon business? And so that has been a big topic as far as people incorporating themselves before they go out there and get the Amazon business, how they go and incorporate a business. I have 3 corporations myself, one here in California and 2 out of state. And so, gonna get another one, as a matter of fact, for the brand new business. But a corporation basically is going to protect you and protect yourself. So you want to make sure that you incorporate your business sometime. Now that is the big question. When do you start a corporation? Now, if you are just starting out on Amazon and you don't even have a product yet, it's not a very good idea to incorporate as of yet. That should be coming up like later in the year. For example, if you are starting your business on the first of the year, say it is January 1st, should you start your corporation on the first of the year, or should you start your corporation towards the end of the year? And I highly suggest that you start your corporation in the fourth quarter of the year itself. Now, there's certain things that you should really look at is how well your business is doing on Amazon itself, and how well um, uh, your products are. If you are selling tons and tons of products and starting to make quite a bit of money, then you might want to think about starting your corporation. Now, if you are just getting in and you're basically testing the waters, trying out products, and so forth. You don't necessarily need to start a corporation. There's a lot of people out there that are saying, yeah, start your corporation first, and then go ahead and start getting your Amazon products. Well, I didn't start my corporation until almost 2 years after I came into Amazon itself, um, because I wanted to make sure that I was first doing pretty good with Amazon, and second, if I was going to stick with Amazon. This is my 12th year, going on my 13th year with Amazon, and so um, corporations tend to give you a lot of breaks, tend to help you out, especially with your products. So if you're just starting out with Amazon, I highly suggest that you would start the business first, start getting products, and start making money with Amazon. Then you should incorporate your business. Now, don't get this mixed up to where you can go out and get a business license. That would be the first thing that I do, is get a business license in your county or in your state, and make sure you get a business license so you have a business license on hand, and that way you have that, and then you can get yourself a EIN number for the federal government to separate your taxes. You can do that without getting a corporation whatsoever. If you don't want to use your social security number as your tax ID here in the United States, definitely get an EIN number and work off that EIN number, and start that way. Now, if you are just a single person, you're just doing this by yourself, you don't have people behind you that are working underneath you, what have you, then you might want to look at something like maybe an S corporation, a sole proprietorship, as they call it. And the sole proprietorship is you basically working by yourself, and you don't have very many employees, and you're starting this business on your own, by yourself. If you have another person involved, then you're going to get a partnership agreement, and you might want to do something like an S corp or a C corp, which is a little bit more involved, and you might want to go ahead and take that route. I have a few C corps myself that I use when I hired quite a few employees. So I had to have that, especially here in California. And then in each state, it kind of differs when it comes to starting a corporation. You could start a corporation for fairly cheap, not too bad, but some states will kind of get you on your corporations on a yearly basis. I know, like here in California, they do charge $800 per year to have a corporation, and that has to be paid on a yearly basis. Now, if you're, say, for example, like Colorado, um, I believe there it's $10 a year, and that was fairly cheap compared to an $800 a year from California itself. Um, so you might want to incorporate in other states and then do business if you can. I would seek a an attorney, find out what the laws are, find out what you can do, what you cannot do. I'm not a person to give that type of advice, but for me, like I said, I do have several corps. I actually, matter of fact, I started another corporation for a friend of mine and me doing the business together, and kind of went in a partnership agreement with that. And so it wasn't as bad, but it does cost quite a bit of money per year. This is why you want to have uh, success when it comes to selling on Amazon. You want to be successful. If you start with one product or two products and all of a sudden you're starting to make money with that, and you know that you're making pretty decent money. And when I'm saying decent money, it's somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe $10,000 or more a month. And then go ahead and think about incorporating your business itself, because you're going to get a lot of tax breaks when it comes to you incorporating your business, as opposed to using maybe your social security number for personal taxes and so forth. So, well, welcome aboard, everybody. I want to give a good, I want to give props out to OLA. OLA donated to the Cash App, as you guys can see right up here. My Cash App is $ Tech Daddy Videos. If you want to donate to this channel, I am matching the donations, and I am going out there and making sure that I'm going to give money to people who need it. And that's just something that I feel like I need to do to kind of give back to the community. I know we have super chats and what have you, but super chats kind of take out, I think it's 30% out of whatever you donate. And I honestly want to donate all the money I can without taking that. So I don't, if you want to donate using Cash App, you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to donate to this channel by using a super chat, feel free to do that also. It doesn't matter, money is money. We'll try to match that up and do what we can. It's just that I'd like to have more to give out, and so forth. So thank you very much, OLA, for the contribution last week. I know you guys don't see them as they come on in, but I do get it on my phone, and it lets me know when somebody has donated to my Cash App, and it does help out this YouTube channel. And like I said, I'm giving that money. I'm matching it up 100% and be giving out some nice gifts to people who really need it this year. So thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. There's a few people here in the comment section. If you guys have a comment and want to, ask me a question, just feel free to go ahead and put it in the comments and ask away. I will be reading that off as I am doing my live YouTube broadcast. Hopefully everybody likes the new setup that I have, my 1-bedroom apartment for one more month, and then be moving into a brand new home that is being built. I went ahead and visited it and made sure that everything is going as planned, and it should be done earlier as expected. The delivery date on this brand new home, or when it's supposed to be finished, will be November 24th on Thanksgiving. So I'm truly blessed when it comes to my Amazon business and all the other businesses that I have endured and taken on. And with that, I have quite a few followers, quite a few people coming in. And welcome to the new people that came in this week to TechDaddyVideos.com. I do have courses that I teach you how to make money selling on Amazon. And if you want to sign up, feel free to go to TechDaddyVideos.com and take a look at the products there and the courses, and we'll be able to sell you a course, and then you can call me and we'll give you that support that you need to be successful when it comes to selling on Amazon. All right, with that being said, let's go into our chat here real quick. Want to say hi to Panarello Ryder. Good evening. What's happening? Maria, how you doing there, Maria? May I ask, as a Canadian, I don't understand. What is the difference between a corporation and LLC? It is a limited liability corporation. So that's what it is. It's limited liability corporation. And big corporation, a C corp, S corp. So those are corporations where you have quite a few employees and you are under a bigger umbrella, so to speak. And so it's you have a board, you have a bunch of other high positions in the C corps and everything else. That is the kind of the difference. The LLCs are kind of a little cheaper as opposed to like a C corp or an S corp or what have you. So hopefully I explained that. That's just the basics of that. I know there's more that goes into more detailed, but like I said, I'm not an attorney or somebody who is an expert when it comes to the corporations, but I know the basics of it itself. So hopefully that answers your question. But great question, by the way. Christina, what's up there, Christina? Hi, Henry. Good to see you this Monday. Good to see you this Monday. Really appreciate it. Guys, like I said, if you have questions, feel free just to put them in chat and we will be reading them off as they come along and so forth and go from there. There are some new people that are coming in. They're watching me. I do notice that. And I kind of went out there and basically bought a brand new iMac, $3,000 it cost me, top of the line. And as you can see, no lag, none of the problems, and it's just awesome. So I can even bring myself in just a little bit more so you guys can see me close up. And wow, so I love it. I love the new setup with my camera here and audio. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, and go from there. So James, what's up there? James Hancock. And let's see what James has to say. As a seller on Amazon, do I have to pay sales tax on every item I sell on Amazon? Could you tell me a little bit more about sales tax and related matters? Well, it just depends, James, of where you are located. There are some places that have to charge a sales tax in general. So, for example, if you're here in California, 10 it's 9.25% sales tax. And if the way Amazon structures it and the way that they do it is basically, if I am doing business in California and somebody in California decides that they're going to go ahead and purchase something from Amazon and I ship that to them, I have to charge them a sales tax. There are some states that don't charge a sales tax. There are some states that do charge a sales tax. And so for me, it's like, you know, I don't know what each state charges, but you can mainly go on to Amazon, and I think it's in your back office, and what some uh, counties, states, and so forth are charging when it comes to sales tax itself. Amazon came out with the Nexus program, and basically it's a FBA program to where when you go ahead and you send your product to Amazon itself, then what happens is, for example, I'm in California and I go out and I ship products out to Amazon's FBA program. They're going to maybe send it to the nearest location first. And then usually what happens, so for example, if I have a distribution center that is about 5 miles away, they may have me ship a smaller quantity directly to that center there about 5 miles away. But what they'll do is they will disperse it out to other areas, say further away on the East Coast, on the Central Coast, what have you, in the South. They'll send it some products there, so they don't have to pay the taxes for storing it in that California warehouse. So they save a lot of money that way by sending it out to different locations, and it's their tax break. So hopefully that answers your question. All right. Let me see here. What's up there, Diego? Diego Ramirez, man. I like that icon that you have there. Awesome, awesome icon. How do you change the business name displayed in your seller's profile? I believe you go, and I'm not looking at my computer right now to where I can get on, but I believe you can go into your system preferences, go into edit, and then it'll say display name, and you should be able to change it back in the Seller Central office there. So go get into your Seller Central, and yeah, just get into your Seller Central and go into edit. I think it's under your profile, and there you go. That's it. So, and it should be there. But great question, by the way. All right. Maria says, "Wow, that Zoom! I felt like you're sitting right beside me." Yeah, I mean we're right here. We're right here. I can see you. You can see me. Look, bam, zooming in. There you go, and back at me. Yeah, love this Zoom, by the way. So when it comes to corporations, yes, you want to be able to make sure that you pick the right corporation, and make sure that you do your homework when it comes to that. And for me, a sole proprietorship is the most logical and something that makes sense. If I was going to be selling on Amazon myself, I was the only one going to be doing that. I have, if I had no employees and I'm kind of just doing everything myself, go with the sole proprietorship and kind of look at that. If you cannot afford a corporation, does it mean you can't go out and continue to do business with Amazon? I mean, I started with Amazon with my social security number 13 years ago. So um, I started out with that. And after my third year, that's when I went ahead and decided to get a corporation. And that's because I was making quite a bit more money. My tax advisor would turn around and says, nope, you need to incorporate, and so forth. And a lot of times people will get a corporation, especially for their business, and that's kind of protect their personal assets, their home, their vehicles, what have you. That way, somebody can't turn around and sue you, and so forth. With Amazon, it's just a little different because Amazon does not give the customers your personal information, so they don't know who is selling to them. All they know is they are buying it from the Amazon marketplace itself. Now, you're just a contractor for Amazon. It's just something that if they want to shut you down, they can shut you down in a heartbeat when it comes to if they really, really felt that you did something wrong, or they just don't want you to sell on Amazon anymore. But they do make money on you every single time that you go out and you sell something. So, great question. Let me see here. Diego says, it's asking me to redo my tax information. Do I need an EIN to have it displayed on a business name? I would call Amazon itself and just ask them. I don't know about the display name. It's been such a long time. So I really don't know. I always thought that you could change the display name, and I think I know. Well, again, I have a corporation, so for me it may be a little different now that I think about it, because I had to change my address a few times. I just changed my address again, and it says display name right there. I go ahead and change the display name, and I didn't have any issues or problems with it. So I don't know how you set up your seller's account, but maybe it's just a restriction that they have if you're using your um, social security number and you're actually not a business. Maybe that could be it too. So just give them a call and see if they're able to help you out with that. Maybe there's been a change on that. I don't know. It's been such a long time. But great question. James says, I have a question. What happened to your affiliate program? Haven't heard anything about it lately. The affiliate program, are you referring to Tech Daddy videos, or are you referring to Amazon's affiliate program? James kind of enlightened me on that to find out if it has to do with the Tech Daddy videos affiliate program. There was a higher package on that, and I just wasn't getting a whole lot of people that were interested in the affiliate program. So it made sense for me just to, not pay that extra money every single month to have the affiliate program. And the payouts were kind of difficult because the software that I used to have money come in didn't support that. So I had to go outside through another source. And that's why I don't have the affiliate program for Tech Daddy videos itself. But anyways, all right. Well, hopefully that answers your question. Christina, what's up there, Christina? Welcome back. When clients return the products to Amazon, um, Amazon is charging the seller full amount, or just balance. We both lose money. What about shipping fees? I assume they return the shipping fees as well. Yeah, no, they don't. Amazon will charge you to go out there, and if there's a return um, and it's FBA, you're going to get charged for that return itself. It is if it is merchant fulfilled, you have that option to either send that customer yourself the shipping label, or you have an option to have Amazon send the return label to the customer. But you will be charged for it. They do charge you for that. If you go into your settings in the back of your Amazon Seller Central, I believe it's under reports, and it will show you returns and all that under your reports. So you can take a look at it there. All right. Good questions. Diego says mine shows my personal name and address. And most likely, Diego, you went ahead and put in your social security number, and that's what they're going off of. If you, it's very important. Don't try to screw up your account by changing something if you don't have to. Um, if you if you go in and you make some type of change, then it's just more for them to come in and look at your account. And if the display name is not really bad, just keep the display name and kind of go from there. Don't put any more attention to yourself if you don't have to. All right. Let's see here. Steve, what's up, Steve? Steve Everhart on the East Coast. Welcome back. Hope you're doing great today. Steve says, hello, everyone. All right. B. Dell, another member in the house. What's happening? The B. Dell, Rufus, good evening. Did your tax advisor provide you a list of all available business deductions for the S Corp? No, he didn't. He doesn't provide me anything. This man right here is a freaking genius. I would not sell. I would not go anywhere else because he saves me so much money. As a matter of fact, he teaches other tax advisors and gives courses out. So he's always knows the new laws and knows some of this stuff. And it just blows me away because when I think I owe money, they end up owing me money, and it's just amazing how well this man works. So, but he doesn't give me that information. I don't ask for it. Look, I do my job with Amazon. I turn in all my profits, my losses, my expenses, everything to him, and I let him handle that. And that's something that I don't mess around with. So, but let me see. Oh my goodness! And it looks like I got a super chat. Super chat from Diego. Oh, wow. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and give you an applause for that. There you go. Thank you very much. $2.99, and I'm going to match that. I promise you, Diego, and we're going to give that out to somebody. Maybe that will buy somebody a lunch or something. Who knows? So awesome. Thank you very much. It's not how much you donate. It's just, for me, it's the spirit of giving. Why should we wait for Christmas to do that? We could be doing that all year around. But now is the time to go out there and really give out to the people who need it. And that's just something my dad left with me before he passed. And he just said, look, always remember where you came from, and I always do every single day. Every single day. So if I see somebody and I think that they really need help, I won't hesitate to pull my wallet out, give them a little bit of cash, or even buy them something, and that just makes me feel good the whole day. You know, just something that I can do, and you know, you try that once in a while, and my sister, as a matter of fact, this is a short little story, but my sister was with my mom, and they were in the drive-through at Starbucks, and they pulled up, and the Starbucks lady said, took their order, and says, "Okay, thank you very much." Gave them that. She goes, "Wait a minute. I didn't pay you for it." They go, "No, the vehicle in front of you paid for your stuff." And she just thought that that was so awesome. So what she did is she gave them a $20 bill and says, "Pay for the car behind me." And I said, "Yeah, that's, you know, what a great feeling that is, because you didn't expect it, for one, and it's a great story, you know, really, really great story." But with that being said, hey, thank you very much, Diego. Got to throw it out there one more time. I'm going to give you that. Thank you very much for the $2.99. All right, awesome. All right. Uh, Diego says a beer on me. Well, hopefully it's a meal for somebody, or what have you. So I'm going to match that and take care of that for you. Maria says, can you share your accountant's name, at least in the Facebook group? No, he is not taking anybody on this year. He is fully booked. And if I was to do that, yeah, I can ask him, but I even asked him for a few other people, and he says no. He said no already, just because he can't do it. He does a lot of corporations and a lot of big, like I said, big corporations. And but you know, I'll ask. I will do that and see what I could do. And if he says yeah, I could take it on, then I'll go ahead and give you his information if I can. Okay. All right. James says I might be interested in knowing his team too. Oh, yeah, his name too. Yeah, no problem. Maria says, God bless you. Thank you very much. What's going on there? OH. OH is somebody new. I haven't seen you around. So welcome to my YouTube channel. And let's see what OH has to say. Will I have to call Amazon due to the fact that I've tried to call on numerous occasions to reopen my Amazon seller's account after sending the necessary documents they requested: utility bills, driver's license, etc. Um, yeah, that's tough, because a lot of people are getting their accounts suspended because they're not putting in the right information, or they're getting them kind of delayed. So, OH, if you are having problems with the verification process, and the reason why you got your account either on hold or suspended is because the proper information didn't get in there. Maybe you didn't get your driver's license, or you didn't, send in any utility bill like they asked. Make sure you get that sent in. It takes usually around 21 days for them to go through that process. Sometimes a little earlier, but I've seen it as long as 21 days. Um, if you if they send you a notification in the Seller Central, what you might want to do is CC Jeff Bezos at Amazon.com, or Jeff at Amazon.com. CC him on your reply when you send that product, or when you send the information in, and hopefully they'll speed up the process. But that will go to Jeff's team, and they kind of look at that, kind of take it seriously, what have you. So try it that way. And OH says my seller account is disabled. is the reason I'm asking the above question. Yeah, no problem. Uh, it says suspended is okay. Well, suspended is totally different. So if your account is suspended, it's and I'm telling you right now, if your account gets suspended on Amazon, it is very, very hard to get back onto Amazon and start selling on Amazon. Do not try to open up another account. That is would be the worst thing that you ever do. Um, if you're going to open up an account, I suggest that you get somebody else's name, different address, different IP, different everything. And make sure that they send in their driver's license and the utility bills and everything right the first time when they're opening up the account. Because if you try to do it on a suspended account, good luck. They are not going to open that back up. I mean, I very rarely see it. And if you go out and try, and there's guys out there and they're just flooding my YouTube channel right now with so and so on Instagram could unlock your account or unsuspend your account. Good luck with that one too, because nobody can do that. Amazon finds out that somebody has hacked into your stuff. It's just a matter of time before, yeah, they may get it unlocked, but then in a matter of a couple of days, it'll be suspended again. So it'll be a complete waste of time and a complete waste of money. So don't try that. Try the second thing that I told you. If you cannot get it unsuspended by replying to it, sending all the documents, sending all the information in, and if you feel like you need to do this, go ahead and just CC Jeff at Amazon.com, and then that will go to his team, and hopefully you can get active that way too. All right. B-Dell says, have you ever tried using Pikfoo to split test your product images to see which one is more appealing to buyers? No, B-Dell, no, I don't waste my stuff with split testing whatsoever. If you have a good product, the product is going to sell itself. If you have a good person that does great images, 3D rendering, close-ups, you want very good images. That's very, very important to do that. Then try it that way. You can go to Fiverr and type in 3D rendering for Amazon, and there are guys out there that will get you beautiful, beautiful pictures for your product itself instead of trying to split test with Pikfoo. So I don't mess around with that just because to me it's a complete waste of time. But to other people, who knows? All right. At the end of the year, James Hancock says, at the end of the year, we will get our 1099 from Amazon. Does it show sales tax as well as how much money we made, etc., on Amazon itself? You know what? That's a great question. Honestly, I haven't opened up my 1099 in 5 years. I basically give that to my tax accountant. He has all the information. What he'll do is he'll get the 1099, take a look at it, get all the figures from there, compare it to what's been reported to federal income tax and state income tax, and kind of goes off that way. If there's any type of discrepancy, then he will send an email to Amazon, and then they will fix it that way. But honestly, I don't touch that. I just say, here it is, and then he tells me, you made $500,000 this year, you've made $1 million this year, you've made $750,000 this year, this is what you made, and so forth. And that's how I find out. That's how I know. So I can't answer that question for you because honestly, I have not looked at my 1099 in 5 years. So, but maybe somebody else could hopefully answer that question for James. And that's a great question. I appreciate that. So I'm going to give you a ding for that one. All right. That is a great, great question. All right. Maricela says, Hi, Henry says, I do seller fulfilled. Can you explain the process when a customer requests to return an item? All right. I'm sorry. Oh, let me see if I can get that under. There you go. Finally was able to get that under. Okay. You do seller fulfilled. So a lot of times when a customer wants to return a item, they have two options of how they can go about doing that. They could notify Amazon themselves, and Amazon will send you a return request saying that this person wants to return this item. You have that option to go into that order number and then return or put in the return request, or the the buyer could automatically hit return and they will get a return request that way, and that would be sent directly to you. And I have mine on, I think I have mine set for automatic return. So whenever somebody puts in a request, it's automatically going to be returned um, within a certain period of time. Now, if you have a 30-day, and a lot of times, if you have a 30-day money back guarantee and say they do the return 60 days out, you have that option to refuse it, to sit there and say it's out of the window. There's a little drop box that goes out that you can click on that says, out of the return date frame, and they can't return it that way. But then you have an option of, is somebody going to go out and leave you a bad review or something? So it's always best to look, if they want to return it, put in that return request. They don't get their money until that return gets to you. You physically look at it, and then you say, okay, you get in there, and then you go into that order number, and then basically put in the return and give them their money back, and there it is. That's pretty much in a nutshell. Okay, great question. Christina, sometimes I do see Amazon send emails if they didn't deliver on time. Missed fulfillment promises. They said, and they will adjust the account. Once again, who pays for this? I assume Amazon's, it's FBA ship. Okay, well, there's two different things. You're talking about returns earlier, and then this time you're talking about if you're sending a product and it's fulfilled by Amazon, and that product is sent to the customer, but it doesn't get in within that time frame. That's what I'm thinking that you're saying, according to what I'm reading here. Um, there's no adjustment. They're basically going to go ahead and send that product out, and if it shows up a week later and somebody leaves you like a bad review saying, hey, I didn't get this on time, they will put a line through it saying, we are sorry, this was filled by Amazon, and you don't get a bad mark for it, if that's what I'm thinking. But if it's a return, if it's sold by Amazon FBA, the customer has to send that product back to Amazon. So you don't know until they give you that adjustment um, on your reports for that month. But if it's fulfilled by merchant, you sent the product out. If you sent the product out and the customer returns that product, well, it gets sent to the address that you are having it returned to. So there's two different methods for that. If it's doing merchant fulfilled, you're sending it to the customer, you're receiving it back from the customer to you, then you give that customer the credit as soon as you get that package in your hand. If it is sent to Amazon's FBA program, that customer must send that back to a processing center for the returns. I think there's one on the West Coast here in Las Vegas where all the returns go to. Once they get that tracking number, once they get that, then you get credited for that. So, or they get credited for that. So, hopefully that answers your question. All right. Diego says, do you innovate products or do you focus on hot selling items such as when you sold the fidget spinners? Well, no. When I sold the fidget spinners, it was just a phase at that time where everybody was selling fidget spinners. Now, a lot of people were selling the cheaper fidget spinners for like 50 cents, $1 that they can get from China, and I made my money on the products for the fidget spinners that I was buying, the really good ones that they spun for like 3 to 4 minutes, and they had a better bearing in them, and so I was purchasing those from China, from overseas, for $8 to $9 a piece, but I was also selling them for $35 a piece as opposed to $7 or $8 or $10 a piece. So I made my money because I bought the better quality, and I was able to charge a higher price on it. And so I did really good with the fidget spinners for a long time, until Walmart started carrying them, 7-Eleven started carrying them, all the grocery convenience stores, they all started carrying them. And that's when you just seen the fidget spinners go out, and we're done. And so, but when it comes to products itself, Diego, if you're not a member yet, I do give out a product of the month every single month. So you might want to check that out. If you sign up for the Amazon A to Z course, you do get the product of the month for free, and you get to see what I'm promoting and what have you. I was promoting a product last month that I thought that was superb, and it was a very good product, and it is a very good product. And I hope a lot of my members decide to jump on that and start selling that, because it was fairly cheap. You can get them for less than $3, but they were selling for, I couldn't remember if it's 24 or 25 bucks, or I want to say the general area, take that back, of $17 to $25 for that particular product. So take a look at techdaddyvideos.com right here on the bottom, and take a look at the or my products, and it will, if you buy the Amazon A to Z course, the product of the month is included with that. All right, great questions. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom right back out here, and so hopefully that answers your guys' questions when it comes to corporations. And you're just starting out with Amazon, you do not have to open up a corporation right away. It's just something that is totally your choice, whether you want to do it or not. Totally up to you. And so with that being said, like I said, it took me almost 3 years before I started my corporation, and really didn't need it. And even now, I mean, there's a lot of people out there on YouTube that are pushing, hey, get a corporation first before you, or get an LLC, or get something before you get onto Amazon. Like, that's going to help you. It's not going to help you. All that is to help you for is taxes. But you think of it this way: you start Amazon January 1st, and you have the whole year to literally go out there and make as much money as you possibly can, and then by the 10th month, go out there and just go out there and get yourself an attorney, and get a C Corp, an S Corp, or any type of corporation, and basically have them do it, and then incorporate that way. That would save you quite a bit, because now you're making money as opposed to you getting an S Corp, a C Corp, or individual, whatever, and you're not making any money. It's a complete waste of time to do that. All right. Let's see. James Hancock. What is the best way to liquidate some slow moving products? Okay. Slow moving products. Well, let me see here. That would be to lower your price, have a sale, buy one, get one free, and do it that way. Uh, Put it down to your wholesale if you have to. If you look at your competitors and you can beat your competitors by lowering the price, then just lower it that way just to get rid of them. The whole idea is to get the slow moving products out and try to make what you can with them. You're better off to make some money as opposed to no money at all. You can do coupons. You could do half off. There's just a lot of ways that you can go about, getting rid of dead product. Now, like if it was me and I had a dead product and it wasn't selling that good, I would do buy one at regular price, get the second one free, okay, and send them 2 for 1 and just get rid of them and take your loss and go for it that way. So, all right. B. Dell says, have you ever run coupons to boost sales? Yeah, I ran coupons back 5 years ago. I don't think I've ever ran a coupon since, just because I sell a lot. If you're doing 70 to 100 units per day, you don't need to run any type of coupons whatsoever. As a matter of fact, on some of our products and some of my products, I'm running out faster than I can keep it. So what I do is basically raise the price. Even Steve himself has raised the price on some of his products, and we've made more money, slowed down the demand, or tried to, and it really didn't even help because we were still getting the same amount of sales even when we raised the price $2 to $3 per unit. People were still buying it because it was a need and it was something that they had to have. So, it just depends on what product that you have and what good selling product that you have. Steve says, good night, everybody. Gotta go. Well, don't party too much there, Steve. You have a good night and enjoy yourself. There you go. All right, guys. Well, you probably have about 10 minutes left. And so, with that being said, a lot of great questions tonight, guys. A lot of people are on tonight watching this video. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. I really appreciate that. I think I lost the guy who gave me the thumbs down on every single video. Either that or he's just not there anymore. Who knows? But I thank everybody for the thumbs up. I have 9 thumbs up on this video already. Love to get more if I can. It does help out my YouTube videos. If you want to share the videos, feel free to go ahead and do that. I appreciate that too. But great questions tonight, guys. Really good. So hopefully that answered your questions as far as corporations, getting into a corp, when you should get into a corp. So I want to just kind of recap on that real quick. If you are a brand new seller on Amazon, don't concentrate on getting any type of corporation until you can prove yourself as far as sales are concerned. You don't want to get suspended from Amazon. You want to make sure that you do everything correctly, and you make sure that you do all your steps, you do all your verifications, and you do your listing, create a listing, and make sure that you're able to sell that product. Sell your first product first, okay? Get one product, sell that on Amazon, see how well it starts to sell. And if it starts to move, then you got sales going behind you. If you have sales going behind you, then you're going to have momentum. And Amazon is going to reward you for the momentum of you selling products. So if you go out and you sell 5 products a day, you're going to see that you are going to start to sell even more because Amazon is going to push you out there. And if you are doing 50 units per day to 100 units per day, then I would say, okay, now I'm doing some serious money, and now I should start looking into incorporating myself, getting a business corporation, and then use that for your tax purposes. If you are starting out with Amazon, the first thing you should do is get either a seller's permit or a business license. That is a lot more important, to make sure that you have a business license first, and you can come in as a business to Amazon, and they like that much more, and that will help you. It's not hard to get a business license. As a matter of fact, what you can do is go into your local city and say, I am a business, I want to start a business, and I sell online. And they're going to point you in the right direction. They may say, yes, you can go ahead and get a business license for your town, your city, and so forth, and kind of go that route. Like, for example, I have it's in my book over there, but I have a business license that I just picked up for me and my partner. It has nothing to do with Amazon. It has this other business that we're into. And so what I did is I got a city business license, and I also got a county business license for the county that we're going to be working in. So I have the county license and I have the city license, so it covers me on both. Now, if I, for example, wanted to sell products on Amazon, I could show them one of those licenses or both of those licenses, and they're going to really help you with that. Also, as soon as you get your business license, go straight to your bank. And I have a credit union that I deal with. I went straight to the credit union and I walked in. I said, I have my business license. I would like to open up a business account. And so when I did that, basically they said, no, we can't do a business license here, but you have to go online. So I had to go online, call them, and talk to a representative, and we did our business license over the phone itself. It was done in 45 minutes. I had a checking account with my business name on it, and that's even better when you go and you're going to sell on Amazon, is to have that business license, have the county license, and get yourself a business account with your local bank or credit union. Have that first, and then go out and do that. There is my #1 thumbs down. Thank you for giving that to me, for giving you all this good advice, right? He always gives me that thumbs down. He must have heard me. Appreciate that for all of you. Appreciate that for you guys giving me that thumbs up, nice and clear. Boom, move it out of the way. Face is nice and clear. Love it. Love all that. So thank you guys, all 12 of you, for giving me that thumbs up. And boo! We'll give him a boo. Let me give him a boo. No, I better not. I'll give him a bicycle horn. There you go. Give him a bicycle horn for that thumbs down. There you go. So if you guys donated to the Cash App tonight, what I'm going to do is I will make sure that I put that on there for next week on the Cash App, and throw it out there for you guys. Really appreciate that. All right, guys. With that being said, hopefully you got a lot of great information on this video. On a serious note, though, thank everybody for sitting here watching me on a Monday night. They don't have to do that. Even for those of you guys that give me the thumbs down, doesn't matter. You're still watching me. I'm still getting credited with YouTube views, so it doesn't matter if you're giving me the thumbs down, but the thumbs up. Appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you guys very much. All right, guys. With that being said, thank you for all the great comments tonight, and check out my website at techdaddyvideos.com, and hopefully you guys come in, sign up, and work together with you. All right, guys. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one. We will see you guys next week. Stay safe. Lots of selling. And we'll see you next time. See ya. Peace.